the Church of St. Ignazio, which was painted in the 1600s. I think what's really important about this is just looking at the origin points for some of the scripted space technologies that we see repeated here. Like in that case, it was a really insane use of perspective, but also trompe-l'oeil, anamorphosis, and yeah, just thinking about how these ways of using space, there isn't necessarily something so new about them, that like we have examples of this from the 16th century, and this is, I think, a particularly crazy one. I think there is something really delightful about being in a space and being fooled, and I think that part of what is so interesting about that space in particular is that there's a point at which you can't tell what's real and what's representation, like where the boundaries between reality and the illusions start to emerge. And I think, I mean, the video is particularly nerdy about the actual exact mathematics of perspective, but in the same token that there are these mathematics, these technologies, there's also like the feelings that you get from being in there. And, you know, like just because it's fake doesn't mean it can't produce real feeling. And I think that that's sort of the central thing that you see in that church. So while the fountain is doing its performance, if you want to go to Rome but you can't go all the way to Italy, you might try Vegas.